Hello, Sarah here, some breath instructor in person and mom. Um, yeah, I don't know. What do I want to say today? I'm tired. I think I'm going to veg out and just eat, but eat healthy. I find when I want to just eat, uh, if I do want to allow food and I genuinely am hungry, eat salad, um, and just eat it, eat it. I've also got a nice little dish of fresh berries, yay, and chicory. Do you say tea? Coffee? Chicory. So I've already had enough coffee today, and I'm switching to chicory. Anyway, I'm gonna allow myself to sort of veg out and take my time eating and maybe watch The Accountant that my son recommended. That as a movie? I don't remember if I've seen it. It sounds familiar. Because I've had a big day. I was studying this morning. Um, just to try to get into my brain more the science of SOMA breath so that I can explain it more. Yeah, that's sort of a goal of this month because I'm going to start offering a free introductory SOMA breath session each month. Um, and in that one, I would like to maybe go more in depth about the science and the benefits. And, it's so interesting to me, like the inner workings of our bodies. And as you read about this stuff, just everything, right? Like what's happening with the oxygen and carbon dioxide and red blood cells and, circulating stem cells and brain waves. And I mean, for me, it's a learning curve for sure. That would be my weaker area. I feel that channeling uh, is going well, like leading sessions, and that feels good. And I kind of like love that, and it almost feels kind of easy. It definitely was not in the beginning, but so I feel like my weak point is absorbing all that science, where I can also then verbalize it. And yeah, it's just a learning curve for me. I guess I don't have a framework in my brain for that stuff. I've never really studied anatomy or anything like this too much, like I just knew that it felt good to me. I'm all about feelings. So like Soma breath made me feel great. And so I dove in. Um, but now I kind of want to go further and understand the workings of it a little bit more. Yep. And I'll be doing a 2 hour workshop. So far, I've just done like hour-long sessions. So I have a 2 hour one coming up at a new studio at the end of this month. And I would like to incorporate more of the science and I just really want to improve my knowledge there. Yeah. And my own practice. I think as I became an instructor, this is maybe a pattern, excuse me, for me to go in strong to the point of getting off balance with my own health, maybe, which is kind of funny because that's the whole point with Soma breath really is your health. Yeah, I didn't go super crazy or something, but now I'm kind of reining it in. And I'm still going strong, but I'm also, if I hit a certain point, like I'm prioritizing correctly, right? So like my food had got off, so now like part of my daily practice in the morning is to get my food ready. And yeah, including a big salad to consume at some point during the day with whatever raw vegetables, whatever. Because when I was listening to, as I traveled, the book Breath, I always forget the title, by James Nestor. Breath, the new science of a lost art. I mean, I gotta think that has something to do with the fact that, like, this stuff isn't new. It's ancient pranayama techniques, um, but it's not always widely accepted or known by like mainstream doctors. But there's lots of actual good evidence and studies and yeah, for the science of it. So maybe that's what he means in that title. The new science of a lost art. Yeah. Well, anyway, um, I guess my point in bringing that up was he was talking about chewing, like something about everyone's mouths are too small now and teeth are crooked and it didn't used to be like that. Like mouths were bigger and teeth were straight even without dental care and brushing and all this. And um, well, one piece of it was like the importance of chewing. So like all these different peoples ate differently. Some very much meat, some very much vegetables, whatever. But the commonality was that they were all chewing a lot every day. So, and like with the advent of our food getting processed and softer, and even things that are healthy, smoothies, whatever, but you're not chewing. So, whatever, just something I've incorporated again is prioritizing my food. hmm Adding chewing, and I'm waiting for this surgical tape to arrive from Amazon so I can try putting a little piece here at night to try to make sure I'm breathing through my nose. So I notice myself mouth breathing lately, and I don't know if it's increasing or if I always was and didn't notice, or yeah. So I have like a lot to work on with my own health. The SOMA breath basics, very much to work on. And so I just am happy that I'm embracing that again. Because in the beginning, I was super dedicated to all that stuff too, like the SOMA breath fit course, and then as I got busy and I'm running sessions and all this excitement, and I would sort of not really consciously, but I'd be like, put those things aside. Whatever, I'll just eat this quick thing instead of this healthier thing, whatever, stuff like that. Um, once I get this going, once I get that going, it won't always take me so much energy and then I'll get back. It's like, no. Um, had to kind of crash and burn with that and get back to my practice, my health, humbling, humbling myself and like the truth is blah blah blah. I am where I am. Like I notice myself mouth breathing. Breathe through my nose, the basics. So maybe I'm saying a whole lot of nothing. Today was exciting um, because I got to do an interview with Sarah Rusk. She has a YouTube channel called Hey There Friend. And yeah, she invited me to come on and like have a conversation on her channel and let her subscribers know about my sessions and stuff and support my business. And like this touches me because she didn't have to do that, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, we can kind of trade, and she's coming to my sessions and stuff, and it just feels really exciting to be meeting the right people for me, like pretty cool, pretty cool, especially with a history of not having that, not being a match to that, sort of not being raised that way. Yeah. Um, Feels extra sweet. Okay, well, I think that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will love to hear from anyone about anything. If today has a topic, I don't know. I guess it would be what what are you doing to stay healthy? What routine are you bringing back? Um, have you jumped ahead real strong and then realized, oh, you need to really ground into yourself with your own practice? What's going well? What are you excited about? Uh, what are you struggling with? It pains me when, because my niche, right, and like some like people I want to help, especially, are people with anxiety because I've had so much of it in my life. Um, yeah, I used to hide in the bathroom in middle school and eat chocolate, like really sad, like just, um, yeah. So it pains me. It's so interesting how we look at others and think they have it all together. Or like it pains me if anyone were to look at me and think, ah, she doesn't really have anxiety or something like that. Like I guarantee you, yeah, I do and did. And yeah, so I get that. And my heart goes out to anyone struggling with that because I know how awful it is. So, okay, I will stop babbling. I hope you guys are doing well. Love you all. Would love to connect.